All right, we got the CIT thing on the table now, as well as the huge market rally, and my own view that sometimes the profits paradox, a bad economy can generate good profits, which then are supposed to generate a good economy and a stock market rally. So here to piece all this together and all that Kudlow speak, we have Bob Froelich, Quentin Hardy, and Jerry Bowyer. Fellas, there's nothing we can do. We're powerless over the CIT issue, but I want to get your very quick reaction. Quentin, you first. What's your take on CIT as you heard Charlie Gasparino and other reports?
If it goes down, you know, at least they're declaring something too big too small enough to fail, excuse me. At Goldman Sachs, yay them, but they did privatize their losses, socialize their losses and privatize all of their gains and speculated like crazy once again. I'm not happy to see that going on. They registered as a commercial bank. I'd like to see banks act like banks again and not just fevered speculation. I'm interested in the other banks' earnings more than I'm interested in Goldman, and I'm interested in accountability. So if CIT goes down without disturbing the broader economy, hey, that's fine with me.
All right, Jerry Bowyer, though, I am all for letting them go under. Absolutely, 100%. Right. They should never be too big to fail. They do not have systemic risk. I am a supporter of Sheila Bair's analysis.
Well, you want them to have access to the discount window.
In the short run, sure. I'd like to see a little backstop. You know what I mean? Just kind of ease them in.
That's what it's for.
That's why Federal Reserve discount, keep them afloat, Jerry, so we don't take any risks, and then go at the same time in the bankruptcy court. Give me a quick reaction, then I got to move on.
The discount window is for that. It's supposed to be the lender of last resort, so they should use it. Let me tell you, if CIT goes into an orderly bankruptcy, that would be extremely bullish in my opinion.
Right,
because it puts some of that rule of law premium back into American equity markets. It's a signal.
And people will snap up their good assets.
Yes. Yeah, look, that's you're exactly right. Okay, Bob Froelich, let us move on, as someone once said. Bob Froelich, are you sure? You're an optimist. You think a recovery is coming. But I got to tell you, I'm going to be cautious and balanced here, really. There's no job creation. There is no income creation, there's no production going on, and sales continue to slump. Those are the four main coincident indicators of the National Bureau of Economic Research. Are you sure, Mr. Froelich? Because I was a lot more bullish a month or 6 weeks ago when I looked at that jobs report. Now I'm pulling cautious here. Are you sure, Bob Froelich? And does your stock market optimism count on a real recovery? I don't mean some statistical crypto pseudo-recovery. I mean a real American red-blooded capitalist job-creating recovery. Folks got to work in this country.
You know?
Folks got to work in this country, Bob Froelich. Well, Middle America's got to work. Main Street's got to work.
I agree with you, but let me tell you what I do see happening. I mean, keep in mind, look at the July auto production. It is up. I mean, granted, it's just one little snapshot, but I mean, I think that's a very bullish indicator. But more important to me, Larry, is that this great drawdown in inventories over the first 6 months. We know there's going to be an inventory rebuild the second half of the year, and I think that's going to help set the stage for this economic recovery. And again, a lot of it was due to cost cutting, but I think that if you put that all together, I think you're going to see I think the recession's over. I think it ended in the second quarter of this year.
Okay, Quentin doesn't buy into it. Hang on one second. Give me your one favorite investment right now. For investors watching this rally, probably with some amazement. This thing came out of left field. So did the better profits numbers this week, Bob Froelich. Favorite investment, where do you go?
It's financials. It's financials or consumer stocks. I think those two. And just if Obama gets any of this stuff in, I would also think of going to tax-free municipal bonds. If you make any money in this world, you're going to be paying more in taxes, so I'd hedge the bet a little bit.
I like the financial play. I continue to like the financial play. I think it's the single best play following its providing leadership. Quentin Hardy, you're right next door to China and Asia. You can basically do some swimming and get over there in a couple hours. What's your take? Is China's tail wagging the U.S. stock market dog right now?
If it is short-term, and I hope we use it as a bridge to more productive and solid and long-term growth. China, I'm sorry, Larry, is a house of cards unless they do something about domestic demand. They got an aging population that will creep up and kill them.
So you're not so sure about this whole story, and I appreciate that skepticism.
I still think we are counting on the financials to me is counting on the casino. They still act like speculators. I like big tech companies because they hold a lot of cash. and they hold margin.
I got to get out of here. I just came back from Las Vegas. I didn't hit one single slot machine. I didn't hit one single 21 game. That's not my bag. You guys are terrific. Bob Froelich, Quentin Hardy, Jerry Bowyer. Did I see you? Do we have a Charlie update? Did someone whisper that in my ear? No Charlie update. All right, let us move on with the show because we got a lot more investment guru-dom, and I'm going to continue to make my case that bad economic news in the short run is leading to higher profits, which in turn may be driving this very surprising and very welcome wealth-creating stock market rally. And later on, the Democratic tax and nationalized health care bill, which is front page. President Obama basically endorsed what's going on. Oh, my God, that bill, with its taxes and its government insurance and its nationalization, is so bad. It is so bad. It is crossing the bridge to nowhere on the left so bad, I now believe it'll never pass, and therefore I think it is bullish. It shows a setback for all of this big government regulation, taxation, and control. Senator Kate Bailey Hutchison of the great state of Texas will give tonight's Republican response. But first up, I'm going to stand by my call. Big banks are the best stock market investment right now. An upward sloping yield curve. Stay with us. We got fresh market recruits. Vince Farrell, Stephen Abrams, and Jim LeCamp. Oh, my God. This is one after another tonight. Events warrant it. This is an unbelievable stock market rally. Is it a turning point, folks? Stay with us. We are the Kudlow Report. And look at all these green arrows on the way out.